change of camera because the GoPro is not allowed inside stadiums. But we're here. Whatever. Hopefully he doesn't cancel on us again and we're running so late it feels, but we'll be okay. Cheers!
I can't tell there's no dog in this.
Really? Okay, let me try.
It's getting very much dog.
What is that underneath?
Onions.
Oh, okay. Underneath?
Very on top.
Yeah, it's yummy. I don't think I've ever had mustard before either. We're gonna meet Ollie Murs. Extra tall later.
So we're just stuffing
Uh-huh.
ourselves because we've not ate all day.
And it's gonna be cold. But we need to move.
Where are we?
Hello, we are in Manchester. You saw us at the concert last night. We're basically going for their new Oval lounge situation. And we got to see Olly Murs close up. That man is taller than I thought and has nicer teeth.
Very handsome.
Very handsome man.
And seems very nice.
Yeah, he seems lovely. So that was fun. What was not so fun yesterday and why I haven't actually spoke much was we went to get our train. Basically 10 minutes before it was about to leave, there was an obstruction on the lines somewhere to Manchester and we had to get the bus. Or we would have to get the train from Glasgow to Edinburgh, Edinburgh to York, and York to Manchester. So we done the 5-hour bus ride instead. So I'm hoping and praying today that the trains are on. But this isn't the first time. That's why I asked the guy. I was like, is this quite common for Manchester? And he thought I was meaning like the Trans Express brand. And I'm like, no, I keep on seeing, there's someone I follow that goes to Manchester a lot, and it's quite common that it's off.
I think trains are just...
Trains are so annoying. But we're going to get ready and then go explore Manchester. We have places we want to go, people want to see.
We've got half an hour before checkout.
Yes, so we need to go.
But it's okay. I think they've got some really nice stuff, so I will get hungry.
Okay. Sorry?
No, you went to French toast.
Yeah.
You get your French toast.
Okay.
Black Street?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So we actually have a black, oh my god, I can't speak.
Black Street obsession.
Yeah. There's ones in Glasgow now, there's 2 of them. I can't believe they've went and then you're moving.
I know.
It's literally like 2
but
seconds.
I'm moving to city centre.
Exactly. So you're moving
I'll
closer to
still
one.
be, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Will that be closer than the one there? No. Well,
who knows?
We'll
Close
figure
enough.
it out. But off to Matcha we go. The French toast laid. Your food did not.
No, unfortunately, mine did not slay. Did not do anything.
Gorgeous.
It looked
but
pretty,
other than
but
that,
it tasted very bland.
I would rather it looked ugly.
And it tasted good, yeah,
slade.
100%.
Baby, you're my pillow, soft like dreams. 스치는 손끝마저 perfect. Now I'm pulled up. Baby, I can't look back anymore. 네 품 안에서 잠든 듯해. Hug me more. 복잡해 모든 게 시간이 필요해. 시끄럽기만 해. I just wanna lay here.
Hello! So we are back in Glasgow, and yesterday for trains was a shit show. So as you know, do I say hi before I rant? Back with my babe. So on the way down, we had to get the bus because the train was cancelled, 10 minutes before it was meant to go off. So we got there, the train apparently had hit something in a instruction. So I don't know, sadly, if that means a person or
As long as it's something and not
hopefully it's something and not someone. But all the Manchester trains were off and they didn't have a fucking clue when they were going to come on. So we would have to have went from Glasgow to Edinburgh, Edinburgh to York, and York to Manchester. Now we were on a bit of a time crunch and we were already I was a bit stressed because we could only get trains on off-peak, but obviously it's such a long journey, so we tried to get the earliest train possible. We did that. I had to be there for 5:30 and we would have got into the station for 5:30 and not into the concert for 5:30, and strict doors shut at 6:30. So I was stressed the fuck down. So if I didn't vlog much that first little travel train thing, you saw me on the bus and things, but anyway, so on the way back up I was praying. I don't even believe in God, but I was like, God, please, please, and he didn't listen. So we got the train and it was going all well into, is it Carlisle, is that how you say it? We got to Carlisle and they switched train instructor or whatever. He went, hi, I'm your new train instructor, and I was like, oh, he's just changing over, letting us know, whatever. And he went, and I'm sorry to let you know, but there's a fire on the tracks, so you all need to get off, and basically we don't know what's going to happen, but just stand on the platform for a bit and we'll figure it out. So we stood there for like half an hour. They got us a train to Glasgow, but this train had to detour because all of the train lines were closed bar one, so we had to detour to where? Did I told you yesterday?
It was basically Livingston, mid-Calder.
Mid-Calder, somewhere in Livingston. And then, so on the way, they were like, okay, so we'll be able to do this train track, we'll go there, and it'll maybe add another 20 minutes to your journey. The person stopped the tracks fully and basically was like, yeah, our signallings, we need to wait till we're allowed to be signalled to get to Livingston, and if we signalled, and if we do go to Livingston, it's going to add 50 minutes onto your journey. 50 minutes. So we were meant to be in Glasgow for about 8 o'clock and I didn't get home until 11. So that was yesterday. Stressful. So best believe I'm putting in for that fucking refund.
Oh
Bitch.
Yeah. Complaint.
I loved Manchester. I loved it. I'm going to take Erin back. When we went, we didn't do it properly. We both weren't feeling it. I think we were sick, weren't we?
We were down, it was a 24-hour trip and I drove us down. And doing any kind of long drive fucks me up, never mind
I think I was ill
my
as well.
attitude to you.
So we didn't explore much, and also where we stayed in Manchester last time, even looking out the window, it looked so sparse. It didn't look like somewhere I wanted to adventure into, but this time we stayed in like the Gay Village part and Lockett and Whitworth, and it was gorgeous. I would stay there again. They had an oven, they had a fridge, like it was beautiful. I didn't pay for any of it. So yeah, we went with Oval. I don't even think I told you guys that we were down for Oval, but we got to meet Olly Murs, technically. He was like a meter with his
Molly Murs.
And they were going, Olly, 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 Murs, 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 and the audience, yeah, it was quite cute. And then a boy band opened for them, Blue? No, Blue, it was Blue.
B Blue?
I don't know, it was Blue. But Olly Murs is actually quite handsome in person.
Is he?
His teeth are lovely, but he is, I had to turn the saturation down in one of my pictures because he was orange. And you know, I always make sure everyone's happy, so I turned his saturation down for them, the boy. But today we're off to Glasgow, and you're probably wondering, this is a Manchester vlog, what are you doing in the car going to into Glasgow and it's city centre? We're going to puppy yoga, and I thought you would need to see the wee puppies, of course. I'm not cruel, do you know what I mean? I need to show you the babies. So it's Malinois and Staffy puppies, and I am buzzing. But if you follow me on TikTok, you know we've not had the best of luck with puppy yoga. So the last puppy yoga place we went to, I was going to vlog, but I was too overwhelmed by the stink and shit and piss to vlog. So I'll maybe insert my TikTok about that here so I don't have to go on about it. But today we're hoping for better results. Someone did mention this place, didn't they? They said it was nicer.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Like all the reviews and everything I've seen of it as well.
Yeah. Or better. So.
Yeah, and it just looks nicer.
Also, look at me, 3rd week posting consistently. Oh, I think I'm cursed when I hit about 8. That's usually when I come off it again, but I'm not gonna, I promise. I pinky promise.
Yes, pinky.
So, we guys will see you there. Off the top. extremely, extremely happy, aren't we, Erin?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My God, the puppies were for sale. The breeder came in and spoke to us. The woman was lovely.
I was
it was
chosen.
Erin was chosen, as you probably saw. The litter was an accidental litter between their two dogs, so she was just telling us all about it, and I really like that part of like knowing that the breeder was there, what happened, so you don't feel like backyard dogs or whatever. She said it was just an accident that happened between their dogs, and they're not planning any future ones, but she wants them to go to good homes. And thought
About how much she loves her dogs. She had her Waynes there.
one of the Waynes had an Oodie with the mum and the dad on that. I couldn't actually, it was the cutest thing ever. And the puppies were adorable. They wanted to eat this camera, you know, so they wanted to chomp at it. I think they wanted to be vloggers. Maybe they were vloggers in a past life and this looked familiar. But I said that joke to the guy, but I don't think I didn't hear he asked me if this was for a vlog.
Yeah, that he was asking if it was for a vlog,
And
not
then,
if the puppies are vloggers.
That's what I thought he said. So I replied to that, and then I was like, yeah, this is for a vlog. And you can go watch it on YouTube. No, I didn't actually. I never plugged my shit. But yeah, this was a lovely time in Manchester, lovely time with dogs, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will see in a lovely time with Erin, of course. Erin, the favourite person on the whole planet, the one that I would never leave. I don't know what I'm saying. Erin would leave me for that dog though.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
A few other bitches, but anyway, love yous. Bye.